It's week 1 of the 2025 season. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Panthers and the Cards coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun and State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason. It's all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Mevis, out to get us started. And off we go on EA Sports. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
And you know how scouts always talk about checking all the boxes? I think this young man does exactly that when you're looking for an NFL quarterback. Proven leader. Teams went 43-6 while he was in college. Has speed, dual threat ability, and the production off the charts while he was in school, and also did a nice job of limiting turnovers. When you put it all together, there's a lot to be excited about for this young quarterback.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Ritter. Open man, here's Benson. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on fourth down. This is taken at the 23. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, first and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100-plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
A play fake, now Young. And his throw here is incomplete. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. He'll look to throw. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third.
Come on, set. Ready?
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That's taken in. It's Xavier Legette. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a fourth down now.
And I believe that gain on third and long changes things quite a bit because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Panthers. Let's go now. Cut.
Young going to give to Brooks. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Young now. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10.
And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
Here we go.
Ritter. A short one here, caught by McBride. Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Ready?
Ritter to throw it.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Felix Anudike-Uzomah, the man to get home for the sack. Here's Blake Gillikin now.
Fielded at the 33. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position.
Ready? Break. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Now here's Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Up the middle with Brooks here.
And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Young to throw it. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down.
They'll try it now with Brooks.
And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips, gain leverage, and move the other side backwards? We saw it there for the offense getting it done.
Catch is made by Hardman. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 27 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Brandon, what we just saw there were 2 guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Point after, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Ready.
The drive will begin with a run by Benson.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Ready. Black one.
They'll try to run for it with Benson.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away.
And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. This is brought in at the 21. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10.
The Carolina offense about ready to go.
They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground with Brooks.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
43 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year.
Ready. Set.
Once again, it's Brooks.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They'll run right here with Brooks.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one 28 yards on the ground. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Young.
Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Let's go.
Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football. Incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. It's Young off play action. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Young working out of the gun. Forced out to his left. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Ritter now. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
This complete to Jones. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Ritter will set up to throw it.
He finds his man, complete. That's Benson.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Come out of the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective third down play to move the chains. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
They'll go again with Benson.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing.
Here we go.
Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
On the move past the 40.
And down right around the 37. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
114 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
You got to give him the football again here. He gets the big run down to the 2. Pay it off.
I like it. I like the call, but here's always the question. How many times do we see the big runs and the guy pats his helmet and says, take me out? Why would you?
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Jonathan Brooks
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Panthers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Arizona's offense back out and ready to go.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're
You
down.
don't want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Set, ready. Set, go.
A give left side for Benson.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Gonna look deep for Wilson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
Ready.
Young off the play fake. Steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set,
To throw, Young. Flushed out right.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here we go. Here we go. Set, go.
Throwing, Young. Completes it to Hardman. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Ready.
They go play action. Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then you're done.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Bryce Young, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and the route is on here in this first half. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was Bryce Young who finished things off with a touchdown run. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Well, the Cardinal offense going to take over late in this first half. Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. 2nd and 5.
Set. Ready.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. There's a short one caught by Ryman. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Ready. Ready.
Going play action. Ritter. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he fields it cleanly. Shrugs him off. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Set. Ready. Hut, hut.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now the Panthers going to take over here to start quarter number 3. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD. And now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now. And I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 145 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Now 2nd and 3.
Ready. Hut.
A give running right is Mitchell. Oh, some strong running. Down the right sideline. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A big play there. 55 yards.
And the Panthers have got it on cruise control.
Extra point forthcoming. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So that drive, 4 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense and running back Trey Benson headed back onto the field. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Here we go, set.
They'll start on the ground with Benson.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
On first down, right back to Benson.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that game.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw, Ritter. That is caught downfield by Harrison.
Escapes the defender, and he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
62 yards.
And the Cardinals are able to cut into that deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
Let's go.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the third quarter.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Set, hut.
On the handoff, this is Brooks.
Room here to run. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's a toss right side to Mitchell.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. A tale of 2 extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
195 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Set, ready. Set.
Looking to throw, Young.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 25 yards that time.
Come on, set.
A run out of the gun with Brooks.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground. That last run going to move him over 200 yards rushing now in this game alone.
Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Ready, ready, ready.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Reggie Gilliam. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Panthers are pouring it on.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback. The football going back over to Arizona now. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Let's go now. Set.
Here's Ritter. Open man, here's Benson.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Set. Cut.
A handoff here to Benson.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side, but how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle, or if you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They overload him that time on the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Ritter back to throw.
And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be...
And it's intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And a costly turnover there as the ball will be spotted first and goal at the 5-yard line.
Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
Set. Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
One more time with Benson.
Trucks over him, and he fights his way in, not giving up, and it's a Cardinal touchdown.
Trey Benson
taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Cardinals take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead drops from 34 down to 27. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field.
Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
This ball taken in here by Brooks.
Still fighting. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Panther first down.
Okay, ready? Opposite. 3, set, ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Blue check. Ready, set.
Young going to give to Brooks. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Here's 3rd and 3.
Come on, set.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. The Panthers on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Young now, eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now.
Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 1 now.
Here we go, set, punt.
Ritter to throw it.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Going for it. Here's Benson.
Oh, fighting off the defender. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Here we go.
Ritter. That's complete to Michael Wilson.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Let's go.
Now back to throw.
Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Benson. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Panthers will get the football back. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Ready?
A handoff running left, Brooks.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Once again, it's Brooks. And he's got it to about the 40. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready? ready.
They run over center with Mitchell.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down, Panthers.
Ready.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Panthers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Cardinals offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work.
On the double.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Here we go, set.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And able to work his way down to the 16. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cardinal 16-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. He got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
Mitchell is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Ready.
Once again, it's Mitchell.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
Harrison Nevis to kick off for the Panthers.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Ready. Cut.
They're going to look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St-Juste.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, this game was already decided, Charles, let's be honest. But now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick him off for the second time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly. But they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right there.
Ready, ready. Set.
And they take a knee.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Panthers, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.